Janus green B solution, watch glass, onion peel, slide, cover slip and microscope. And I will show you the materials that are required for the activity. This is a Janus green B solution reagent. This is a watch glass, blotting paper, pillar, forceps, slide, cover slip and microscope and an onion. Okay. Now let's go to the procedure. I will show you the procedure of this activity to observe mitochondria in onion peel. First of all, in this activity we should prepare Janus green B solution. For the preparation of the Janus green B solution, we should take 200 grams of Janus B in a beaker and we should add 100 ml of water to it. This is the Janus green B solution. Okay. Next step is take an onion and we should take a small and thin layer from the onion. We should take a thin layer from an onion. Okay. We should take this Janus green B solution in a watch glass and we should keep this onion peel in this solution for half an hour. We should keep this setup aside for half an hour. After that, then the next step, take this onion peel take a small piece of onion peel and mount it on a slide. If there is an excess of reagent, we should remove it with the blotting paper. And we should keep a cover slip over this onion peel and we should mount it with the blunt end of the needle to remove the air bubbles on the slide so that we can see the cells of the onion peel clearly under the microscope. Now our slide is ready, children. Let us observe the cells by keeping this slide on the stage of the microscope. We should note our observations in our book. We can observe the onion peel cells with the small dark spots on it which are called as mitochondria. Okay children, this is what about the activity regarding the observation of mitochondria in onion peel. I hope you all understood the activity. All the best. Welcome children, welcome to our next part. Today we are going to learn about some other organelles. Okay, let us start our lesson. Okay. See, I forwarded you a lab activity related to this mitochondria. Now I am going to explain you about an organelle called as mitochondria. You will know about what is mitochondria, how we should observe mitochondria in an onion peel. ఉల్లి పొరలో మనం మైటోకాండ్రియా సెల్లో ఉండే మైటోకాండ్రియాని ఏ విధంగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలనే యాక్టివిటీని నేను ఆల్రెడీ మీకు ఒక వీడియో పోస్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఓకే, ఆ వీడియోలో మీరు క్లియర్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు కదా నేను ఏ విధంగా ప్రాసెస్ అనేది చేశాను. ఒక ఆనియన్ తీసుకుని అందులోంచి సన్నటి పొరని తీసి మళ్ళీ నేను మీకు అది ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను ఇక్కడ ఈ స్లైడ్స్ రూపంలో. అయితే ఆ వీడియో చూసిన తర్వాత మీరు ఈ స్లైడ్స్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే యూ విల్ డెఫినెట్లీ you will know very clearly about the observation of mitochondria in onion peel. Okay, ulli poralo manam mitochondria ni cells lo unde mitochondria ni man microscope lo observe cheyadam annamata. See, I am introducing you the new organelle that is mitochondria. See, this is mitochondria. See, this is mitochondria. Okay, see, I am introducing you the parts that are present in the mitochondria. It contains an outer layer. This is the outer layer. Light orange color is there, no? This is the outer layer. See, an inner layer. See, this is the inner layer. See, this inner layer is in the form of folds. ముడతలు పడి ఉంది చూసారా ఇన్నర్ లేయర్. దీస్ ఫోల్డ్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ క్రిస్టే. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? క్రిస్టే. మీరు నేను చెప్తుంటే నాతో పాటు ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేస్తే ఈ వర్డ్స్ అనేవి మీకు ఈజీగా ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేయడానికి వస్తాయి. ఓకే, outer membrane, inner membrane, cristae. Okay, inside this inner membrane there is a space which is filled with a fluid which is called as matrix. This is called as matrix. Okay, now let us detailedly know about this structure. See, మనం ఆల్రెడీ నేను ఒక వీడియో పెట్టాను కదా మీకు. ఆ వీడియోలో ఏమైతే నేను చేశానో అదే ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. అబ్జర్వింగ్ మైటోకాండ్రియా. ఓకే, see, our aim is to observe mitochondria in the cells of onion peel. అందులో మనం ఏ మెటీరియల్స్ వాడాం? ఆనియన్ పీల్, జానస్ గ్రీన్ బీ సొల్యూషన్, వాచ్ గ్లాస్, కవర్ స్లిప్ అండ్ మైక్రోస్కోప్. See, what is the procedure? Make a fresh solution of Janus green bee in a beaker. అయితే ఈ జానస్ గ్రీన్ బీ సొల్యూషన్ మనం ఏ విధంగా తయారు చేసుకుంటామంటే, నేను మీకు ఒక రియేజెంట్ చూపించాను కదా. సో ఆ రియేజెంట్ 200 milligrams ఆఫ్ జానస్ గ్రీన్ బీ తీసుకుని దాన్ని 100 ml ఆఫ్ వాటర్లో కలిపితే మనకి జానస్ గ్రీన్ బీ సొల్యూషన్ అనేది రెడీ అవుతుంది. సో టేక్ వాచ్ గ్లాస్, pour some solution, put the onion peel in this solution and keep it for about half an hour. ఒక అరగంట పాటు మనం ఈ తీసుకున్న ఆనియన్ పొరని జానస్ గ్రీన్ బీ సొల్యూషన్లో ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ వరకు యూ షుడ్ సోక్ ఇట్, నానబెట్టాలన్నమాట. సో కీప్ ఏ పీస్ ఆఫ్ ఆనియన్ పీల్ ఆన్ ద స్లైడ్ అండ్ వాష్ థరోలీ విత్ వాటర్. మనం ఆ ఆనియన్ పీల్ని మళ్ళీ స్లైడ్ పైకి తీసుకుని దాన్ని వాటర్తో వాష్ చేసి వీ షుడ్ కవర్ ద స్లైడ్ విత్ ఎ కవర్ స్లిప్ అండ్ అబ్జర్వ్ అండర్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ అట్ హై మ్యాగ్నిఫికేషన్. ఓకే, వీ షుడ్ అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ ఆనియన్ పీల్ under the microscope. After observation we should draw the diagram of the what we observed. See, what we will observe? Green, oval or cylindrical grains scattered in the cytoplasm are observed. These are known as mitochondria. See, ఈ విధంగా మనం మైటోకాండ్రియాలో ఈ విధంగా మనం మైక్రోస్కోప్లో అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సెల్స్, ఈ సెల్స్లో లైట్ డార్క్ గ్రీన్ కలర్ స్పాట్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి కదా, దట్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ mitochondria. They are green, oval or cylindrical in shape. See, now let us learn detailedly about this mitochondria. See, mitochondria are very small spherical or cylindrical organelles. These are small spherical and cylindrical organelles, cylinder in shape. Okay. See, with 2 to 8 microns long. How much long? 2 to 8 microns. Mitochondria అన్న పేరు విన్న వెంటనే మీకు ఈ ఫిగర్ అనేది మీకు గుర్తుండిపోవాలి. ఓకే, see, it is how much long? 2 to 8 microns long and about 0.5 microns wide. See, the width of this mitochondria is 0.5 microns. It is about 150 times smaller than nucleus. మనం ఆల్రెడీ న్యూక్లియస్ గురించి ప్రీవియస్ పార్ట్లో చదువుకున్నాం కదా. It is 150 times very much smaller than the nucleus. See, the next point, when seen under the compound microscope, the mitochondria appear as oval or cylindrical dots in the cell. సో మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మామూలు కాంపౌండ్ మన ల్యాబ్లో ఉండే కాంపౌండ్ మైక్రోస్కోప్లో అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్టయితే ఈ మైటోకాండ్రియా అనేది స్మాల్ డార్క్స్, సెల్లో ఉండే స్మాల్ డార్క్స్, ఆల్రెడీ నేను ఇందాక మీకు స్లైడ్లో మీకు చూపించాను. సి, స్మాల్ డార్క్ స్పాట్స్ లాగా మనకి కనిపిస్తాయి. ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ రివీల్స్, మనం ఈ సెల్ని ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ కింద పెట్టి చూస్తే ఈ డీటెయిల్డ్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అనేది మనకి కనిపిస్తుంది. ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ రివీల్స్ దట్ యూనిక్ ఇంటర్నల్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఇన్ గ్రేట్ డీటెయిల్. See, information derived from the electron microscope tells that the mitochondria are made up of double membrane wall. మనం ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మైక్రోస్కోప్ కింద చూసినప్పుడు మనకి ఏం కనిపిస్తుంది? ఇట్ ఈస్ మేడప్ ఆఫ్ 2 membranes. నేను ఆల్రెడీ పార్ట్స్ ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు చెప్పాను, ఇట్ ఈస్ మేడప్ ఆఫ్ 2 membranes, the outer membrane and inner membrane. Okay, the inner membrane of the wall protrudes into interior in folds and forms cristae. ఈ లోపల membrane folds, ఇట్ ఈస్ ముడతల కింద పడి ఉంటుంది. ఆ ఫోల్డ్స్నే మనం ఏమంటాము? క్రిస్టే, CRISTAE, క్రిస్టే అని అంటాం అన్నమాట. దిస్ ఈస్ క్రిస్టే. ద స్పేస్ బిట్వీన్ ద క్రిస్టే ఈజ్ నోన్ యాజ్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. ఈ క్రిస్టే ముడతల లోపల ఉండే స్పేస్ మనం మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అని అన్నాం. మైటోకాండ్రియా రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ సెల్యులర్ రెస్పిరేషన్ అండ్ ఆర్ నోన్ యాజ్ పవర్ హౌసెస్ ఆఫ్ ద సెల్. See, this is very important, children. Mitochondria is responsible for cellular respiration and are known as powerhouse of the cell. The points I am highlighting is very important. I have already told you after the 10th or 10th అయిన తర్వాత you should face so many competitive exams. ఆ competitive exams అప్పుడు మీకు important bits అన్నమాట. ఓకే, mitochondria is also called as powerhouse of the cell. Why it is called as powerhouse of the cell? Because మన cellular respiration అనేది ఈ మైటోకాండ్రియాలోనే జరుగుతుంది అన్నమాట. న్యూక్లియస్ గురించి మనం ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పుకున్నాం. న్యూక్లియస్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ సెల్స్ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్. ఎందుకంటే సెల్లో ఉండే అన్ని పార్ట్స్ కంట్రోల్ చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి సెల్స్ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ అని మనం న్యూక్లియస్ గురించి చెప్పుకున్నప్పుడు చెప్పుకున్నాం అనమాట. నెక్స్ట్ ద మైటోకాండ్రియా ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ powerhouse of the cell. Once again I am repeating, mitochondria are responsible for cellular respiration and are known as cells powerhouse of the cell. Okay, cells powerhouse or powerhouse of the cell. Let's go to next slide. Okay, I think you understand about this mitochondria. We have discussed about the observation of mitochondria in the onion peel cell and what is the structure and functions of mitochondria. Okay, children, this is the detailed study of our Hello children, welcome to our class. In today's class we are going to discuss about chloroplast. So what is a chloroplast, where it is present, what are the parts of the chloroplast and how we should observe this chloroplast. We will discuss about all these topics in this class. Okay, see, I am showing you the picture of a chloroplast here. As I introduced you about the mitochondria nucleus in the previous class, in the same way I am introducing you the parts of a chloroplast. See, it contains an outer membrane. See this chloroplast, this is the chloroplast. Chloroplasts are mainly present in plant cells, the green parts of the plants. See, plants are green in color due to the presence of this chloroplast. Okay, see this, I will say you about the parts of this chloroplast. See, outer membrane, inner membrane. See, this is inner membrane. And it contains the place inside this inner membrane is called as stroma. The place inside this inner membrane is stroma. Okay, see, this inner membrane and outer membrane, there is a space in between these two membranes. It is called as intermembrane space. Next to that is, see, there are disc-like structures here. They are called as disc-like structures here. Green color disc laga unnai kada, veetini manam thylakoids అంటాం. What are they? Pronounce along with me children. Thylakoids. They are called as thylakoids. The bunch of these thylakoids, మనం బుక్స్ ఒకదానిపైన ఒకటి పేరిస్తే ఏ విధంగా బంచ్గా ఉంటుందో ఆ విధంగానే థైలకాయిడ్స్ ఒకదానిపైన ఒకటి ఈ పేర్చబడి ఉంటే దాన్ని మనం గ్రానా అంటాం. దిస్ ఈస్ గ్రానా. The bunch of these thylakoids are called as grana. Okay, this is the structure of chloroplast when we observe the chloroplast under electron microscope. Okay, while observing the chloroplast under normal compound microscope, just we will we will view like a green spots in the cells. Okay, when we observe the same cell under the electron microscope, we can all these parts are visible to us. Okay children, now let's go to next slide. As we have did lab activity for observing of cell membrane, in the same way we have did lab activity of cell membrane, and we also observed the lab activity of how to observe nucleus, and also did a lab activity for the observation of mitochondria in onion peel cells. In the same way, there is an activity to observe the chloroplast in rheoleaf. Okay, see this rheoleaf, I have already explained about the cell membrane. I have forwarded you a video I have forwarded you a video regarding the observation of cell membrane in rheolith. Okay, in the same way, this is an activity of observation of chloroplast in rheolith. See, what is our aim? Our aim is to observe the chloroplast in rheolith. See, I have showed you the rheolith in the previous class. Okay, see, what are the materials that are required for this activity are leaf peel, slide, cover slip and compound microscope. This is a very simple activity, children. Already I have shown you the preparation of slide. Okay, in the same way, while observing cell membrane, I have shown you the preparation of slide. In the same way, we should prepare a slide for this chloroplast also. Okay, see, take the peel of the rheolith and mount it in a water on a slide. Observe it under a microscope and write in the observation notebook. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, what is our observation? When we see under the microscope, we will observe in this way. When we observe this rheolith peel under a compound microscope, we can see this picture. Okay, so small green granules are observed scattering in the cells. These are known as chloroplasts. See here, small green granules are present. No? These are called as chloroplasts. See, for the observation of chloroplast, in your textbook there are two activities. One is the observation of chloroplast in rheolith, and another one activity is observation of chloroplast in algae. Another one is observation of chloroplast in algae. Algae means nachu. Okay. See, for this observation, our aim is to observe chloroplast in algae. What are the materials required? Pond water, algae, slide, cover slip, compound microscope. Okay, next to the procedure. Same procedure as we did in the previous activity for the observation of cell membrane and the nucleus and mitochondria. So, see, collect some, in this activity we should collect some algae from pond water. We should collect some pond water in a beaker which contain algae. Nachu unna pond water dorugutayi kada manaki, aa water ni collect chesi and separate out till filaments of them. Algae ni algae filaments ni manam aa water nunchi separate chesi we should prepare a slide. Place a few filaments on the slide and observe it under microscope, as we did in the observation of cell membrane and mitochondria. Same way we should prepare a slide with these algae filaments. See, observation. When we observe under microscope, what we will observe? Small green granules are observed in the cells. See, in this way we will observe small green granules. These are the filaments of algae. Okay. In these filaments we will observe small green color granules. These are called as chloroplasts. Chloroplasts in algae. See, now let's discuss in detail about the structure of chloroplast. See, chloroplast is a type of plastid in green color and it is of different shapes. See, chloroplasts are of different shapes. They are disc shape, oval shape or spherical shape, etc. Okay. See, these are plastids. There are different types of plastids that will come in the next topic. See, the diameter of the chloroplast is higher. In higher plants can vary between 4 to 10 microns. So the diameter of chloroplast is in higher plants can vary from 4 to 10 microns diameter. Okay, the chloroplast diameter is 4 to 10 microns. The primary function. What is the function of this chloroplast? See, children, this is very important point. See, I am highlighting it. The function of chloroplast is to trap energy from the sunlight, and transform it into chemical energy, thus helping to carry out photosynthesis. See, plants prepare their own food by a process called as photosynthesis. Plants take carbon dioxide from air, water from soil, energy from sunlight, and by using all this in chloroplast, what the plant will do? It will prepare its carbohydrates. That process is called as, the process of preparation of food by plants is called as photosynthesis. This photosynthesis process, where it is occurring in plant? In chloroplast. So, chloroplasts play a major role in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, see, again I am showing you the small granule of, when we take small granule of chloroplast from the cell, it will be in this shape. Okay, outer membrane, inner membrane, thylakoids, grana. See, the space inside this thylakoid is called as lumen. Okay, the space in the this chloroplast is called as stroma. Okay, this is about the detailed structure of chloroplast. See, children, chloroplast is a type of, I have told you, no, chloroplast is a type of plastids. So there are mainly 3 types of plastids in plants. See, plastids are present only in plant cells. In animal cells there are no plastids. Okay, remember this. In animal cells, see, we have discussed in our previous class that animal cells don't have cell wall. Cell wall is present only in plants. In the same way, plastids are present only in plant cells. They are not present in animal cells. See, mainly these plastids are of mainly 3 types. They are chromoplasts, chloroplasts and leucoplasts. What are chromoplasts? Colored. For example, capsicum. We will see different types of capsicums. Yellow capsicum, orange color. Okay, that carrot, orange color. Next, in that parts, in that vegetables, the cells are called as chromoplasts. Colored parts are called as, colored plastids are called as chromoplast. I think you are understood about this. So the plastids are mainly of 3 types. They are chromoplasts. See, chromoplast means colored plastids. For example, in carrot, capsicum. See, capsicum again, yellow capsicum, orange capsicum. You will see, no, there are the cells that are present in that parts of that vegetables are colored. That colored plastids are called as chromoplasts. They may be of different colors, yellow, orange, okay, purple. See, again, next plastid is chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are nothing but the green color plastids. The green color plastids are called as chloroplasts. See, leucoplasts. Leucoplasts are nothing but colorless. Leuco means white. Okay, these are colorless plastids. Okay, children, this is what about the plastids. I think you all understood about the chloroplast and its structure and how we should observe the lab activities that are involved in the observation of chloroplast, both in algae and in rheolith. Okay, children, this is about our 3rd part of the bioscience lesson of this cell and its structure and function. Lo mana third part lo మనం ఏం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకున్నాం. We studied about mitochondria. I have forwarded a video regarding the observation of mitochondria in onion peel. తర్వాత మనం యాక్టివిటీ గురించి చెప్పుకున్నాం. How the structure of mitochondria, detailed description of mitochondria and its functions. In the same way, we have discussed about the another organelle, that is chloroplast. Okay, we have studied about the structure of chloroplast and the lab activities involved in the observation of chloroplast in both rheolith and in algae. Next, about plastids. We have discussed about the 3 types of plastids. This is about our 3rd part. Okay, children, till now we have discussed, we have completed 3 parts from the lesson cell, its structure and functions. In the first part, I have explained about the introduction. I have given about the introduction of the cell. What you have studied in your 8th class, I have told about that. After that, I have explained you about a typical plant cell and a typical animal cell. After that, I explained you about the cell membrane. I have forwarded you a video regarding the observation of cell membrane in rheolith and have explained about that activity, and then I explained about the structure of cell membrane and its functions. Okay, this is what about we discussed in the part 1. Next, coming to the part 2. In the part 2, I have explained you about the cell wall and its structure and the functions of cell wall. Next to that is about nucleus. Here also I have discussed about a lab activity regarding the observation of nucleus in the cheek cells. Okay, next to that nucleus is about cytoplasm. In the nucleus we have discussed about the prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. After the discussion of nucleus, I told you about the cytoplasm. Okay, cytoplasm and its discovery, and how protoplasm versus cytoplasm. We have discussed this in our part 2. In coming to this part, that is third part, I discussed about the mitochondria. What is the how I forwarded you a video. First I forwarded you a video regarding the observation of mitochondria in the onion peel. Next I explained you about the lab activity. Next to that I explained you the detailed structure of mitochondria and functions of mitochondria. It is called as powerhouse of the cell. Next to that is, now I have explained you about the chloroplast. What is a chloroplast, where it is present, and functions of chloroplast and the types of plasts. Okay children, I think you all understood about the 3 parts till now. Let us continue our next part in the next, let us continue our lesson in the next part. I hope all you understood children. Okay, do well, study well, stay home, stay safe.